It's your boy, 66666 baggers only. And oh man, goddamn, this Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion trial is getting juicier and juicier and juicier by the day. Anyways, it's day 3, and Kelsey, which would be the ex-best friend of Megan Thee Stallion, takes the stand, and before even taking the stand, said she plans to take the 5th, and she's not going to say anything, and asks for immunity. So if you know what immunity is, that's basically say anything that I say cannot be used against me in the court of law. Doesn't matter how incriminating it may be, you cannot charge me if you want me to be a witness for the prosecution. And they gave it to her. They gave it to her, and it's just been crazy. Anyways. Just check this out. Just check this out. Take a look.
All right, y'all. Lunchtime. Can y'all see me? Am I shining? Look like crazy. I'm here with Cupcake. Say hey to Cupcake.
Hi, guys.
We finna go grab a bite. But the testimony was so explosive. Let me wait then. Hold on. Let me let y'all get in here. Cause y'all, come on, hurry up though. Okay, because we gotta go eat. And we're not finna be sitting with y'all the whole damn time and not eating and enjoying our stuff. And bitch, you need a drink too. This bullshit. That's what I'm saying. All right. Hey. Hey. So let me first say this. Kelsey is an amazing witness. Kelsey is handling herself the way that Megan should have. 150%. That's important. I don't want you to take that as a dig, but bitch, it is. So get a shovel. At the end of the day, Kelsey came up poised. Kelsey she's presenting herself to be very strong. There's no attitude with what she's saying. She is not trying to answer the questions by saying, yeah, but da 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 da. There was a lot of talking over people yesterday when Megan was there. It sounded more rehearsed yesterday. Kelsey answered the question. When she didn't understand something, she said, can you rephrase that? You know, what is this? What is that? And da 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 da. So she has proven herself to be an excellent witness. Like, she's really, really, really doing a great job. Y'all want to see the outfit today? Girl, no, get into this one. Red. So, she's proven herself to be an amazing witness. When we came in, when Kelsey was already sitting aside, but they acknowledged the fact that Kelsey wants an immunity deal. Kelsey had her own representation, okay? And so they was like, yeah, that's what you want to do. The prosecution was like, we will not try to prosecute her. She still wanted the immunity deal. So they granted it and said, okay. And that is the only way that she, I feel like, was going to get up on that goddamn stand and say a damn thing. Now,
Panini or egg sandwich?
Ew.
Panini salads or egg sandwich?
Girl,
egg
chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah.
Okay, chicken. Okay.
Y'all know, she know I
It's a
love
quickie.
chicken.
It's a quickie.
Okay, let me open up my notes because I want to make sure y'all get into everything. Kelsey said, I do not care to be here today. She said, this is a triggering situation. It's causing me anxiety. She said, I have postpartum depression and there's a death in the family that I'm dealing with right now. So it's a lot. She said it's been a lot being lied on by Megan. Pete, P-E-T-E. She said, they said, what do you mean by that? What did she lie about? And she said, Megan lied about me betraying her and said that I was a bad friend, and then Megan lied and said I took hush money. They said, what about accusations online? And she said, there have been accusations online saying that I shot Megan, and that's just ridiculous. So they said, when you met Tory? She said, early 2020, I met him. And so they said, what was your relationship like with, what was your relationship like with Tory? And, let me see, hold on. What was your relationship like with Megan? And she said, we were the very best of friends. I was her assistant. And then she said that her and Megan and Tory were all good friends, and that they met at a Rock Nation brunch, bitch. So they met earlier that year. Rock Nation does their brunch, January, February? Something like that? And they met at the Rock Nation brunch. Megan and Tory and Kelsey all met each other at the same time. Okay, get into it. Okay, so she said that this was explosive, bitch. She say, me and Tory, let me get in the car, love. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. Okay. So she said, hold on. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. She said me and Tory were communicating, you know, kind of like off to the side. And she said Megan encouraged it. They said, did Megan set you up with Tory? She said, absolutely. Megan got on that damn stand and said, Kelsey just had a crush on him. That's not true. Kelsey said Megan set us up. Okay? She set us up, and she said, Kelsey said that her and Tory had sex a few times. It was a sexual situation. It wasn't a relationship, but they was talking, having sex. Megan hooked them up, and she, you know what I'm saying, was encouraged by Megan to hook up with Tory. Okay? They said, where you from? Where y'all from? She said, I don't know where Megan from. I guess Bell County. She said, but I'm from Victoria. Okay? And then she said, Tory from wherever he from. Swear to God. And so they was like, okay, let's talk about, you know, COVID, when you got COVID. And so the comment was, well, when I got COVID, Megan stayed. And Tory and Megan got close at this time. So she said, after I got COVID, I went back like 2 to 3 months later. And so, she said she stayed at Megan's Airbnb when she went over there. Okay. They said, when did you get back? And this is another key point. She said, I went back at the end of June. So I had been back 2 weeks. Megan's ass sat up there looking like a sexy ass Barney, talking about that she had came there 2 days before. She didn't say nothing about that girl getting there 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I said 2 weeks. Moving along. We have to do a roundabout. Moving along. She said when Megan told her about coming back out there, and we'll get into what an immunity deal means. Only bitch get an immunity deal is a bitch that don't want to go to jail. Talk about it. You only get a motherfucking immunity deal when you feel like, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to get charged with shit. I don't want to deal with. We'll get into that later. But any motherfucking way. Megan allegedly, per what Kelsey said on the stand, told Kelsey, get rid of all of your shit. We about to get a house, bitch. So Kelsey say, okay. I packed the bag. I had my shit. I subleased my apartment. So she said I got rid of all of my shit, my furniture, everything. Megan said we finna get a house. So I got rid of everything. So suitcase. She said suitcase. Remember I told y'all Megan didn't want to claim the motherfucking bags. Kelsey is now saying suitcase. Whose suitcase was it then? Okay, Kelsey's. So a couple of days before the incident, which was the 12th, they got an invitation. The invitation came a couple days before, and they went there on July 11th at about maybe 3 or 4 p.m. EJ, Megan, and Kelsey went to Kylie's house. And Kelsey was very adamant and even corrected the prosecutor, Kathy Ty, anytime she would call it a party. For whatever reason, Kelsey wanted to make it very clear. It was not a party. It was a gathering. Okay? A gathering. They put a big emphasis on the fact that gathering. If Kelsey didn't do anything, why did she want an immunity deal? Talk about it. So anyway, she said it was a gathering, and she said when we got there, Megan wanted to cook nachos for everybody. She said it was about 3 or 4 people that were playing bill pong. And she said when Megan got done cooking, I guess, that Megan came out and said, oh, y'all having fun without me. Okay? And then they was like, come on. And they was playing beer pong and drinking. And so she said, I don't even know what happened to the nachos. But that was very interesting to me because Megan claims that she brought the food out to the people. Why don't nobody remember eating the motherfucking nachos that your ass was up in there? Bitch, you wasn't cooking. This bitch act like she made a goddamn 3, 4, 5 course goddamn meal. Like we was Italians and we was sitting down for Sunday dinner on the goddamn Jersey Shore. This bitch then went up there and put some goddamn Rotel in the goddamn pan with some Velveeta. And then got some, you was at Kylie Jenner house being ghetto bitch and cooking up hamburger meat. Are you fucking kidding me? That you went out there embarrassing us like that? Bitch, you know you was supposed to do a razzle dazzle. I wouldn't give a damn if you got one of Kylie plates and cut up some chicken and went on Pinterest and set that bitch the right way. But you out of motherfucking line for going to Kylie Jenner house, playing with us like that, and making got them regular ass nachos, bitch. I'm not feeling that shit. I want to see if that was gourmet nachos. But anyway, Megan said she brought the nachos out. She brought the food out. Ain't nobody ate that damn food. So anyway, they said, well, how many people was there at that time? She said, shit, probably 5 or 6. So Kelsey said it was a lot of alcohol. This shit was just, it was blurry. And she said the last thing I remember is Megan's demeanor. So they said, okay, well, Kelsey, didn't you pass out? She said, yeah, child. They said, well, when did you pass out? She said, at least 3 hours after we got there. I needed to go basically lay down. You know, you drink, you want to go to sleep. She said when she woke up, she was more sober, okay? So she said at that point, her, EJ, Megan, Kylie, and Tory was at the house. Kelsey said that she was told that it was time to go by EJ. So she said, I want to make it clear, I didn't have on a bikini. Those were my pajamas. She said, I went upstairs to put on my pajamas. And they said, what was in the bags? We'll get to that in a second. Hold tight. So anyway, she said, I went to put on my motherfucking pajamas. It's accurate, but hold on though. Cause see, now we on the road, bitch. He ain't even sent the request. So anyway, Kelsey put on her pajamas, and EJ told Kelsey, go tell Megan it's time to go. Okay? And they said, what kind of items were in the bags? And so she said, like bikinis. They said whatever Megan would carry with her when we went somewhere, it was that shit. And they didn't specify. And they said, but we had like bikini changes and all of that shit, you know? And so like shit like that. Kelsey said Megan did not want to leave. That she said at the time Tory was doing his thing. They said, what the fuck do that mean that he was doing his thing? They said, we can see the reflection. Okay, cool. What you gonna do? You gonna pull up? Okay.
I don't know where the fuck we are.
Okay, so okay, cool. You can see my notes. You see I'm reading from my notepad. You don't see nothing identifying, but thank you.
Right here, babe. Yeah.
Hold tight so we can get a
You guys have a good one.
the situation. Hold on.
Give me this. I'm doing so much right now.
Thank you.
Come on this side.
On this side, I'll come around. Hold tight, hold tight. Thank you, girl.
You want a chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
let me order for you?
yeah. Just
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna sit right here. Thank you. And then send me your cash up. Okay.
No.
All right, you guys, downtown with the T. So any motherfucking way, Megan does not want to leave, and so they said Tory was doing his thing. They said, what you mean? He was doing his thing. They said, you know, being Tory. They said, what that mean? She say, he was flirting. He was over there flirting with everybody. Okay, and so EJ said, look, go tell Megan we gotta go. Kelsey said Megan do not want to leave, and so EJ say, okay, tell her wig slipping. When Megan realized that her wig was slipping, she was more willing to go. Still didn't want to leave, but she was more willing to go. And so Kelsey said that Megan had EJ move all of the bags to Tory's car. She said she had never met Quan before that. She ain't even know him. But that the bags was put into Tory's car. She said Tory was still inside, and that Megan wanted Tory to leave. They say Tory told Jaquan, take them home. They said, how was Tory's attitude at the time? And she said, Tory ain't had, like, he didn't have no particular attitude. He just wanted, he just was like, take them home. You could take them home, because he wasn't leaving. And Kelsey literally fucking said, it's not that he didn't want to leave. He didn't want to get in that car. Now, that's very interesting. She say it ain't that he ain't want to leave. Is this Danny DeVito? I wish I could see him. She say it ain't that he ain't want to leave. He ain't want to get in that car. Okay? They fucking with my live? Okay. Quan, Megan, and Kelsey get in the car and they leave. And then EJ at the same time leaving his car.
Nice glasses.
Hey. What he said? So they brought up, they said, did you talk to your sister? Kelsey, did you call your sister? She said, yeah, I called my sister. And she said, what you talking about with your sister? This Kathy Tom talking to her. She said, I was just talking to my sister about general things, basically. And she said that she was just excited. I ain't never did no shit like this before. She was like, to me, it implied that she was excited about being at Kylie's home. So she called her sister, implied. She did not say this. To me, it sounded like, bitch, you know how you call your people? Bitch, I'm at Kylie Jenner's house. You know, some shit like that. And so, thank you, girl. She got my organic Sprite. I know that's right.
Let me get you a napkin. Don't drink out of it.
Okay. So, yeah. What was so she? Yeah, it was implied that she was just excited about being at her house, and so Kelsey said Megan was drunk and obnoxious as the fuck. Hold on, let me block you for thinking you could ever critique me, bitch. So now you miss out, ho. Now catch up when they repost this shit, bitch. So anyway, she said Megan was drunk and laughing out loud and shit, being obnoxious as fuck. And Kelsey said she wasn't necessarily sober, but she was more mellow and level. Okay? And so they said Megan, when they got in the car, because they left with Quan, she said, be blessed, sir. Child, no, why are you trying to get your food? So, child. So, Megan in the damn car. Kelsey say Megan said, damn, I left my slipper. So she said, we need to go back to the house because I left my slipper. Let's go back to Kylie house. That's at the top of your head. Okay, we gonna fix it. Is it I or is it coming up a little bit?
No, it's blowing in the wind.
It's blowing in the wind, baby. Kenya Moore. So anyway, when they got back to the house so that they could, you know what I'm saying, go get the slipper, bitch, Kelsey stayed outside. This is where it gets more motherfucking explosive. Kelsey said there was a fight up in there. A fight or argument or something. They said, why you think it was a fight? They said because Megan rushed out. She said Megan and Tory came out. And so she said when Megan came to the car, Megan said verbatim, bitch, Kylie said we gotta get the fuck out. Megan sat on that goddamn stand and said Kylie ain't never put her out. The only reason she wanted to leave was because her hair was messed up. Kelsey Harris said that Megan came to the car and said, bitch, and verbatim, bitch, Kylie said, we gotta get the fuck out. That's what was said. Take a sip. Oh. So, Kelsey outlined the sitting situation. Who was sitting where in the car. She didn't say anything different from what we already know. Her and Tory was in the back. Megan got in the front. Quan was driving. She said, Kathy Ta said, well, what happened? Kelsey said, do I have to answer? Child. And they said, yeah, you got to answer. She said, well, Megan was just rambling. She was just rambling. And so she said it was a lot of going back and forth. Kelsey said it was going back and forth between all three of them. It wasn't no one person doing, no. She was very clear that it was all three of them arguing. And they said, was there name calling? Was Tory calling y'all bitches and hoes? And she said it was name calling from everyone. Kelsey tried 3 or 4 different times to say that basically it wasn't just Tory. This is when I start picking up on the fact that she's trying to protect him. Okay, this is interesting. She says no, everybody was going back and forth. Everybody was calling each other names. They kept asking a question until she finally had to say, well, yes, he did say bitches and hoes. Or calling them bitches. Okay? Top. So anyway, they said, do you remember Tory suggesting that something was being kept from you? She said yes. They said, what did Megan tell you when Tory said what he said about, you know, y'all sleeping together, or him and Megan sleeping together? She said Megan told what was supposed to be her best friend, don't listen to him. Tory, why you say that? Don't listen to him. Knowing damn well she had popped that pussy for a real nigga. So then, she said, Kelsey say, I'm confused. I'm upset. All of this in the third. And so, she says at that point, me and Megan start arguing. Megan got her ass up there and said the argument ain't really have too much to do with her. She said, so that was a lie. Kelsey said me and Megan were arguing. They say about what? She said about her disloyalty. I can talk what the fuck I want to, except in that hallway. So she said me and Megan got into it about her disloyalty. They said the music may be copyright.
Oh, okay.
But am I talking enough, and is it enough commotion to drown it out?
I would think so.
I would think
It's
so.
Low. I can actually tell them to turn it down.
Can you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm always here.
It's giving power play. I know that's right. So anyway, so she said that her and Megan was arguing about the fact that she was a disloyal asshole. Why you fucking that nigga? That's my nigga. And so that's when she said that something else that was said was that Megan started attacking Tory career. Okay, Megan at this point to me is trying to deflect. Now this nigga done just let the cat out the bag, okay, that you was sucking dick, and you want to talk about his rap career. That bitch was trying to deflect. They say to keep freezing. Can you hear me? In real time. Hurry up. You gonna try to see?
Yeah.
Cause girl, I'm finna eat. We almost done. I promise you, we almost done.
No, I can see it though.
It's cool. Okay, thank you. So, hold on. So, they find out now in the car. Kelsey find out that bitch was getting piped down. So, this bitch deflects and say, man, fuck your rap career. They ain't say that verbatim, but I'm saying. Okay. So, they argued about that. And then she was like, everybody was throwing jabs. You know? They said, do you remember that in September 2022, that Kelsey, you spoke to me, Kathy Ty, Bot, and all these other people. And she said, yeah. They said that Tory threatened to shoot you. Child, Kelsey said, do I gotta answer that? They say, yeah. She said,
Hi, good to see you.
yeah. Okay. They said what was said after he threatened to shoot you. Kelsey did not want to answer. She said, can I invoke my Fifth Amendment rights? And the judge said, you need to talk to your lawyer. Her and the lawyer had to go in the back and talk. It was a whole big debacle. For whatever reason, Kelsey did not want to say what the response was. What that indicate to you? Could she have said, nigga, I'll shoot you? We don't know. But she did not want to answer. When we got back after this little break, because they was in the back talking, the people had a sidebar and all that shit. We come back and Kelsey say again, can I invoke my Fifth Amendment? I don't want to answer the question. And they asked her again. Kelsey said, I don't know what I said when he said that. She said when Tory threatened to shoot me or said he would shoot me, I don't know what I said. That's what she said. They said, is there a reason that you don't want to answer this question? Baby, Kelsey was chilling. She was sitting up. She really was like the cat got her tongue. And they said, you know, how you feeling? And she said, I don't want to be here. They said, how do you feel about Tory being here? She said, Tory being here don't bother me. That's what she said. So, yes. And then we had to take a break. So, that's everything that happened, bitch. So, at the end of the day, Kelsey did say that, yes, she told detectives that Tory had threatened to shoot her. But she does not want to reveal what she said in response. So, thank you. That he said nice glasses. Great. Who gives a damn? So, anyway. That's what happened. And we'll be back after lunch break. Okay?
Oh.
I'm fucking with it. I am fucking
We here.
with it.
We here, girl. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you.
Was you listening?
Come on with it. Hey,
Did you hear
I
what
heard
happened?
you say some things I even posted to the page. The immunity deal.
Immunity deal, but she didn't have one already. But they did present it today, and yes, they granted it. They granted the immunity deal.
Hey,
you
listen.
Where you went to
You
school
just gotta
at?
watch a lot of law. You watch a lot of law shit. You'll realize. By the way, hey, let me
I'm about to
tell
say
you how I
good
knew it was
job.
gonna go. And by the way, I guarantee the lawyers forced their hand. The lawyers said, "Oh, we're gonna play ball," and at the last minute, We plead the fifth. Your case ain't going nowhere without me. So let's go take a recess or whatever, or you better say on record, give me an immunity deal that, and by the way, Kelsey could be charged with possession as well. You can't, it's like a cop saying, oh.
She had to make sure.
It's like a cop saying, hey. It's like a cop saying, hey, we ain't going to charge you, but just tell us you did a crime. Hell no.
They lying. So she's a smart girl. She got that in there. So let me go over real quick what happened. Kelsey said that, and I'm going to give you the good points because we got to be back at 1:30. So Kelsey said, me and Megan were best friends. We had a good relationship, and that both of them met Tory at the Rock Nation brunch in 2020. So at the beginning of the year. She said that they had communications and were chilling, but that she had started privately talking to Tory. She said Megan encouraged her to date Tory. Megan basically hooked them up. She said her and Tory did have a sexual relationship. They had sex multiple times. And so Tory was telling the truth. And so they asked her outright, did
wait.
with Tory?
So she said that she had sex with Tory while Meg said she just had a crush. So
you said
Kelsey
what?
herself admitted she had sex with Tory while Meg chalked up that relationship to a simple crush.
Yes, you got it right on the head. And so they said, where y'all from? Kelsey say, I don't know where Megan from. I guess Bear County, but I'm from Victoria. Okay, she say Tory from wherever he from. So she say that she had to go back to Houston because she had COVID, so that she was gone for about 2 or 3 months. So she said Megan was back at the Airbnb in LA. Okay, she say at the end of June, it was time for her to go back. So Megan got up there and said that Kelsey had been there for like 2 days before the party. Kelsey said she had been there for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Another contradiction. She said Megan called her and said, bitch, we about to get a house. Get rid of all your shit. You don't need none of it. Leave it all. So Kelsey said she subleased her apartment, got rid of all her furniture, all her shit, and went to LA with a suitcase and bag. So them suitcases that nobody wants to claim, she didn't spoke on it, so that'll be interesting. So a couple of days before the incident, which was the 12th, they got an invitation to Kylie's house for this gathering. Kelsey wanted to make it very clear that it was not a party. For whatever reason, she wanted people to know, no, this was a gathering with a few people. She even corrected the prosecutor anytime she would say party. And she would make her say gathering. I don't know what the deal is with that shit. But anyway, she said me, Kelsey, Megan, and EJ rolled in the car to Kylie's house. And she said Megan wanted to cook nachos, okay? And I'm very upset about that. Who in the hell go to Kylie Jenner house and cook hamburger meat and roast hell? I don't like that. That was some poor shit. So I think that she embarrassed the culture doing that shit.
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt, but is that some Houston shit? Is that some Houston shit?
You say
That's
what
y'all be doing?
Nah, we don't be doing that. When we go to a bitch like Kylie house, we get in our act. We get on Pinterest and look up how to plate that chicken. We might still make some chicken, but we gonna cut it right, lay it up there, do the breast, cut it down the middle, stuff it or something. Bitch, with a little razzle dazzle. This Kylie Jenner house, bitch. What is you doing making nachos, bitch? Very poor. So Kelsey said it was 3 or 4 people playing bill pong. And so she say, when Megan came out, she say, oh, y'all having fun without me? Now, Megan said she brought the food out to the people. Kelsey said she don't know nothing about no damn food. It wasn't no damn nachos. It wasn't no nothing. They were just out there drinking the shit. So they said how many people was out there at that point? She said about 5 or 6. She said, but a lot of shit is kind of blurry because we had a lot of alcohol. Kelsey made it very clear that there was a lot of liquor. She said it was alcohol city. Them bitches was drinking. She said the last thing I remember was Megan's demeanor. So then she said, I passed out like at least 3 hours after I got there. She said, I went upstairs. She didn't say she went upstairs. She said she passed out. They didn't specify where. She said, when I woke up, I was more sober. She said, the people there were her, EJ, Megan, Kylie, and Tory. She said Megan was drunk, and her demeanor was very obnoxious. And that she kept on doing this laugh. Like, she was just doing this obnoxious-ass laugh that was like, girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? And so EJ said to Kelsey, it's time to go. Okay? So Kelsey said, I want to make it clear. I didn't have on no bikini. I had on pajamas. And so she said, I put on my pajamas and I told Megan it's time to go. They said, what kind of stuff, was in the bags? And she said, like whatever Megan would use and travel with, and like extra sets of bikinis and shit like that.
Can I have an extra plate?
Thank you so much. Thank you. So she said Megan did not want to leave. She said, and at the same time, Tory was doing his thing. They said, what that mean? She said Tory was being Tory. They said, what does that mean? She said Tory was flirting with Kylie. We knew that though. So then EJ the stylist said, tell Megan to come on. Kelsey said Megan do not want to leave. Thank you. Ooh, Brussels. I love Brussels sprouts.
I figured.
Okay, and then so EJ said, all right, Kelsey, go tell that bitch her wig slipping. Cause I guess they felt like that bitch want to leave with her wig slipping. So Kelsey went and told Megan, your wig slipping, girl. So she said that's when Megan was more willing to leave because the wig was slipping, but she was still kind of hesitant. So she said she had EJ put all their bags in the car. And so she said that she had not met Quan before that night. All right, so the bags were put in the car and Tory was still inside, but Megan wanted Tory to leave. She said, Tory said, look, Quan, take them home. They said, what was Tory's attitude at the time? Like, was he upset? She was like, he wasn't upset. He just was like, take them home. And then she literally says, it's not that Tory didn't want to leave. It's that he didn't want to get in that car. That's literally what said. So she said, Kelsey confirms that they left. Kelsey, Megan, and Quan left in the car. EJ leaves in his car. She said, the attorney said, do you remember calling your sister? She said, yeah, I called my sister, and we talked about general things and about my excitement, about doing something like this. So it implied to me, you called your sister on some shit like, oh, bitch, I'm at Kylie Jenner house, like, girl, some shit like that. And so, she said Megan was just drunk and obnoxious as fuck, but she was more level at this point. Not completely sober, but more level. Hold on. So, Megan said, damn, I left a slipper at Kylie's house. We need to go back. I left a slipper. So, they go back to Kylie's house. Megan went inside while Kelsey sat in the car. Kelsey said, it was a fight in them. They said, how you know it was a fight in them? They said, because Megan and Tory came out. And when Megan came to the car, she told Kelsey, bitch, Kylie Jenner say we got to get the fuck out. They specifically asked Megan and Kylie put you out. She didn't say we, bitch, you. Megan said no. Kylie didn't put me out. I wanted to leave because my wig was slipping. And that was some bullshit. Okay. So, Kelsey, she placed everybody in the car. Quan in the front, Megan in the front passenger, Tory and Kelsey in the back. They said, she said, I don't know when it was an agreement made that we was finna ride in Tory car, but whatever. And then so they said, when you was in the car, what happened? Kelsey said, do I have to answer that? They said, yeah, you gotta answer that. She said Megan was rambling. They said, rambling my what? They said she was just rambling. And there was a lot of going back and forth. They said, between who? She said, everybody but Quan. Me, Tory, and Megan was arguing. Back and forth. They said, okay, what about names being called? And she was like, it was names being called between everybody. They tried to get Kelsey to literally say, they said, did Tory call y'all like bitches and stuff like that? Kelsey said about 3 times. All of us were name calling. So this one I'm feeling like she's trying to protect him a little bit. Because, okay, well, why you won't just say, yeah, he did. But she was like, no, everybody was doing it. They had to keep asking her till she finally said, okay, well, yes, okay. So they said, do you remember Tory suggesting that something was being kept from you? She said yes. And then, so what Tory said next was, you taking up for somebody that, is betraying you, basically. She said, Megan tells her, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Why would you say that? Don't listen to him trying to play fucking dumb. And so, at that point, Kelsey said I was upset and I was confused. And then so she said at that point, me and Megan got into it. They say about what? She said about her disloyalty. Okay? And so all of a sudden, Megan starts talking about Tory rap career. She said then Megan started attacking his rap career. So the bitch deflected. Are we talking about fucking? Now you talking about a damn rap career. And they was like, what did Tory say? And she was like, everybody was just taking jabs. Everybody was just taking jabs. Like she just kept saying that. So they said, in September 2022, you spoke to me and another attorney, and you said that Tory threatened to shoot you. It was a pause, and she was like, "Do I have to answer that?" They said, "Yeah." She said, "Yes." That was said. They said, "What was the response from you after he threatened to shoot you?" She said, "Do I have to answer that?" The judge say, "Talk to your attorney." They go in the back. The attorneys have a sidebar. Kelsey come back in. They ask her the question again. She said, "I want to invoke my Fifth Amendment rights." The judge said, "You need to answer." She said, "I don't know what I said when he said that." Now, ain't that interesting? Because what does that imply? Maybe you threatened him back. Maybe you said, "No, nigga, I'll shoot you," and grab the gun. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I don't know. But it was very interesting that she didn't want to answer that question. So Kelsey said, "I don't know what I said when he said that." So Kathy Ty said, "Is there a reason that you don't want to answer?" Kelsey said, But she started doing the damn Macarena. And so finally she said, "I don't want to be here." Okay? And they said, "Okay, how you feel about Tory being here?" She said, "It don't bother me that he here." And then we took a break for lunch.
Hey, is the prosecution, is their direct over with? Okay.
No. They stopped
By the
it
way,
after that
you
and
know
told everybody
this
to
is
go
crazy?
So
Hey,
Kelsey still didn't answer the question. Ain't it crazy? This a plot twist, nigga.
Yo, by the way,
you know what?
It
immunity deal
sounds
says
crazy
it all.
that the prosecution direct don't even look. It looked like it's contradicting their other star witness. So it's like,
You know what? Let me tell you something. When they got to court today, it seemed like they didn't know Kelsey had her own representation. They came in and said, "Oh, Kelsey got her own attorney." They introduced him and they brought up the immunity shit. I think she did some wild card shit.
yeah, no. It was,
because why the fuck y'all put her up there? She just contradicted the fuck out of Megan.
that was a play. She did a play
This
today.
is a fool.
She did a play. She surprised the prosecutors.
Bitch, I'm fucking with the energy.
She surprised the prosecutors.
Yeah.
And she forced their hand.
She defending
If you
that
ask
nigga.
me,
And let me tell you something. The only person that need an immunity deal is a bitch that need an immunity
if you
deal.
ask me, I now believe that she had possession of that gun. And I believe that maybe she even was making threats while having possession of that gun. And those are things that could be charged.
That's why she
Those are things she could be charged for. And if she gonna tell the story, the whole story, she's going to basically just admit that she should be charged. It's interesting. We haven't even got to the point where she has to address, did Tory punch her or not?
They haven't got there yet. Yeah, I told you literally everything that happened. They ain't got there yet. This shit a fool.
This is so wild to me because it looks like the prosecutor, the way she's answering the question, like, "Hey, do I need to answer that?" It's almost kind of like, "Hey, listen, I came in here to just plead the fifth. Do I need to answer this, or can I have sidebars or whatever?" Her and the prosecutor clearly haven't gotten all the way in on what they want to do.
Right. Apparently. Wow. Yeah.
That's crazy. That is crazy. What time you got to be back in court?
Still wild.
What time do you have to be back in court?
It's breaking up a little bit.
What time do you have to be back in court? Okay. Okay. All right. I want you to enjoy your meal. And then let's talk the next time you get a break. I'm gonna be on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me know. DM me or something before you about to go live, and I'll be in the shit. All right.
I said it before, and I said it again. Free Tory Lanez, man. Free Tory Lanez. And even though what kind of has me on the edge a little bit is the fact that Tory allegedly, what Kelsey said, that he did threaten to shoot her. But when they asked her, what did you say when he said he'll shoot you, she took the fifth. So this is quite interesting. This is definitely quite interesting. And hey, there's still more testimony to be made. They took a lunch break, so I'm gonna drop some more content. But damn. Anyways, leave your likes, comments, and please subscribe, share, do all that stuff. Hit the notification bell. I'm out.
Talk to you, girl.
All right. Talk to you later.